interested in the TM meditation.
I
could never find that anywhere.
Simply Shanti meditation, level 1, or you can say beginners.
Is it like TM meditation or is it different?
It's a good question, and I would cover what exactly is meditation and what are the different types of meditation. So the TM is very famous. That is your first question, that is it like TM? No. All meditations are one. Like this calm water studio is one. Approaches are different. I came from Route 130, you might have come from other road following the street. So when the approaches are different, they are given different names. But all meditation essentially are the same. That is one answer. Generally what happens in the 60-minute session, I talk every time. I address your problem related to the meditation. Then we practice meditation. You return from it, you share your experiences, and you also let me know the helpers and also the barriers that you discover during the practice. So in the next session I take up those, address your obstacles in the practice of meditation so that you practice. Coming back to, all meditations are essentially one. They follow the same fundamentals. It is originated in India 6,000 years back. It's a part of authentic yoga tradition and Tantra tradition, and also the spiritual tradition. We have more than 3,000 masters before Buddha. So all these great masters evolved the knowledge and practices of meditation. But when it migrated, not immigrated, when it migrated to the West I mean America and Europe, people here, they wanted to understand it rationally, logically, so they changed their names. So that is how the TM is one. Another very popular name of meditation is mindfulness from Buddhism. That is how the Americans and this part of the world understands. I want to leave this question here so that we can take up in the next session. What is meditation? Why meditation? I would cover these two questions today, and then we will practice meditation. There are many definitions of meditation, more than 50 different definitions. One of them that applies here in today's practice, in Sanskrit phrase it says, Dhyanam nirvishayam manaha. Meditation is an emptiness of the mind. So if it is an emptiness of the mind, should we fight with the mind to drive the thoughts, feeling, emotions, negativity away from the mind? What should be done if it is emptiness of the mind? No. In today's meditation, let me explain you by a symbol. There is a storm outside. You rush into your home. You are already calm. away from the soul. Right? Same thing applies to today's practice of meditation. So storm, you can relate it to influx of thoughts in the mind. Thoughts, feeling, emotions, even when I'm talking to you, there might be a lot of thoughts going on in your mind. So we don't fight with the thoughts. We don't fight with the storm. We move the mind inside. As we move inside the home, we move the mind inside us, within. That is one fundamental which is same in all meditation practices. What it takes to move inside the home, when you are just outside, couple of feet away from your home. Couple of steps. Easy, effortless, natural, isn't it? But say if you are in California, you want to go inside your home. You have to go to the airport, drive to the airport, take the plane, return here, Newark Airport, and again take the car, park the car outside, and then you move inside. What it means? It means that your mind is engaged. It is identifying itself with a lot of things outside. It is attached. It is moving in unconsciousness. It is repeating the past impressions again and again. Then it takes time. It's not me. I put my 200% in every session. But if you are very far, if you're in California, it takes your mind, it takes time. So when, say for example, you are far in California, you come out, you will share the experiences. No, I had this problem, I faced this difficulty. So I address those issues so that you can understand, and in the next session you can practice. So I'm very clear in my head. That's what I've been teaching for 33 years now. Learned from the masters, many masters in the Himalayas. So it's a fun, it's a play, it's a joy to give meditation for me. I'm not confined to any cult, dogma, religion, belief. I understand meditation is purely a science and art. So I always keep my mind clear that I should not do anything which can create a cult, dogma, belief, or religion. It should flower, it should blossom. Coming to the next question, and then we will start our meditation. I keep 10 to 12 minutes of talking and then meditation. Still it is 8 minutes. Why meditation? One answer I gave, I just indicated indirectly to that lady. When you discover the peace and happiness inside, that is independent of anything outside. Peace and happiness inside are independent of anything outside. You don't need anything to be happy. You don't expect from a person outside to be in peace. When you discover that state inside you, when you are awakened to that state inside you, you live in peace and happiness 24 hours. what it takes. We complain about, Father, you are not making me happy. We are expecting something from you. My master used to say when a couple approached him and he talked separately to both of them and then brought them together, he said, there is no chance, you both are beggars. Each one is expecting peace and happiness from the other. It will never happen. Then he asked, who is more intelligent out of the two? So wife raised her hand. He said, okay, if you are really intelligent, drop all your expectations. Meditate, discover peace and happiness inside, and then always respond to your husband in peace and happiness, come what may. It is difficult. Master said you are not intelligent. I'm telling you to discover peace and happiness inside. I'm not asking you to control something outside. So it means you claim you are intelligent, but you are not. So who is out of the two is ready to meditate and discover that higher consciousness in you. And at last Master intuitively felt it is the husband who kept quiet, who was ready. He progressed and the problem solved. So when you say that what is the goal of meditation is to know your real self. And that real self is of the nature of peace, happiness, wisdom, love. Love is inside. If anybody says, oh, I love you, no, it doesn't. It is simply an attachment in a plastic. That will talk later. So if we don't discover the love and the peace and happiness within, we are always in one or the other way stressed and suffering in our life. In the workplace, at our home, with our kids or without kids, even with the money and no money, we suffer. So meditation embraces the entire life. One more minute about simply Shanti meditation. Shanti means inner peace. It is a Sanskrit word. Second, it is an effortless practice of meditation. It is natural, it is effortless, and it is the easiest, the way I designed and done it. I may introduce one part of the practice after today's session, only an insignificant part from the TM, or may not. Depends on you. So I keep all those steps clear in my head, that which step may help you to go deeper into meditation. It is not that I teach mechanically and habitually, but yes, I keep all the 5 steps of simply Shanti meditation intact, and I explain and I give the steps in a different ways. Don't forget me to ask what needs to be done at home after you have done meditation. External factors. People always talk you have to do meditation practice while sitting. And I'm already observing you don't feel so much comfortable while sitting. We can do while lying down, so there is no problem.
This is okay like this.
Yeah. But you cannot keep that posture for another 40 minutes like that. That will give you the pressure in your arms and the mind will be there. So for a couple of sessions we will do the practice of meditation while lying down. There is no restriction in the tradition. So many people here, they want to feel important as a teacher. No, you have to do while sitting. No, that is not the case. Many people practice meditation even while lying down, in different postures. one of the contemporary of Buddha, who was known as Mahavira, who started another very unique tradition in India. There is a big center in somewhere in North Jersey. He practiced meditation for 6 months while standing. 6 months while lying on one side. So meditation is independent of the position of the body. So external environment, you need not to worry about anything. The noise of the air conditioning is coming even now, and still you are listening to me. Right? Same thing applies, my friend, in meditation. Let the thought come and go. You continue to listen to me and practice meditation. Consider those thoughts and the noise coming from outside. Yes, but sometimes it is difficult because it is not in your control. You are carried away by the thought, gets associated with the feeling. Feeling gets an image, you are lost. And after some time you return again. It's okay. Now let me know, do you have any more questions before the practice, or we should start the practice?
This is just a question kind of unrelated.
No,
but I was curious about
you
it.
can ask any question, my friend. Go ahead, Maria.
Do you believe in people having auras? I don't believe in that.
Maria, it is not a question of belief. It is there. For example, if we both come closer and even we don't touch our body and our eyes are closed, still we feel somebody is there.
Yeah, like an
What is it? That is one aspect of aura. Sometime you are alone in the home. Nobody is there. And your mind says some sense of loneliness. And again the people return to the home. There is some sense of belongingness, of feeling is there. Why to worry, he is there inside the home. So the mind is aware of those things. We don't pay too much attention in order to explore it. That is one way to explain. Second thing, that the life energy pervades into every cell of the body, outside the body and inside the body. We call it prana. So it is present outside the body and inside the body. So that presence of the energy outside the body is around 6 inches all around the skin. Is a normal pattern of that energy with every human being. Those who are very cruel, highly stressed, so their energy shrinks. When you do meditation, you are in deeper meditation, so that energy field expands maybe about 3 to 6 feet. That is all.
Just curious.
Light.
Because people say that it's color around you, but I never understood it.
Once you go into a deeper meditation, this meditation helps you, but it takes little time. This meditation helps you to move into that state of consciousness from where you become aware of the body.
Okay.
Maria, so lie down, let us start the practice. I gave too much of talk.
Okay, so I asked the right question. So just lay down.
Lay down, close your eyes.
And try to relax, right?
Yes, close your eyes. First we prepare for meditation. we have 3 steps of preparation: being comfortable, being carefree, and being casual. How to be comfortable? At the physical level, bring your mind to the neck joint and adjust and align the neck joint. You can move now in being comfortable. Check that your eyes are closed gently. Move your mind on the shoulder blades and adjust and align. You are at total freedom to keep the body the way you like. Just align your elbows, wrists, your hip joints, your knees, ankles, and the toes. Make sure that every part of the body is free from any discomfort, unease, stretching. Like the toes should be hanging on the sides. You don't hold them. You need not to hold them. Same thing applies to your hands. Preferably if you keep your hands facing the ceiling, facing up. Yes. So that keeps your fingers naturally bent. And you can feel those energy field would be the first step to understand even the aura. Then comes move the mind on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. And now you are comfortable. When you are comfortable, the mind, the subconscious mind, the wandering mind may ask you to change the position. And if you don't change it, it is better. Second preparatory step is being carefree, free from all the cares of the mind. All the cares of the mind means the thought comes, let it come and go. Feeling is there, let it come and go. You don't give any interpretation. The way you sit across the road and watching the traffic moving, you don't have control. Know that way. Let the thought come and go. That is the way to understand being carefree. Third, preparation is being casual. Casual means natural, simple. It is your entire existence which is natural. In simply Shanti meditation, we follow the fundamental, and the first fundamental is going within, living within, and awakening within. That applies to any and every practice of meditation. Today is the first session, so let us do it in a very simple manner. Later on, I will talk about these steps. Recheck you are comfortable at the physical level. You are carefree at the mental level. You are casual at your level, at the existential level. In that state, it is easiest to move the mind with it. but let us become aware of outside. Move the mind on the head and the neck. Mind moves, you do not move. The mind goes to the head and the neck. You feel the sensation and become aware. Move the mind on the right arm. Feel the sensation and become aware. Move the mind on the left arm. When you move the mind on the left arm, you feel the sensation, you don't create those sensations. Why? The mind is coming closer to the left arm. It picks up the sensation. That is also the energy field that we'll talk later. Move the mind on the rib cage, feel the sensation and become aware. Move the mind on the belly, feel the sensation and become aware. We don't move, but we move the mind within. That should remain in the field of your awareness during the entire practice, and you will succeed in the very first session. Move the mind on the right arm, feel the sensation, become aware. Move the mind on the right leg. So mind picks up the impression at the conscious level of the right leg from the toes to the waist. And consciously you feel the sensation that makes you aware. Move the mind on the left leg. Feel the sensation and experience awareness of the left leg. Move the mind on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. Casually, in a state of being comfortable, you move the mind on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. As you move, you begin feeling the sensation that makes you aware of the body. So in that state of awareness of the body, we move to the second step. We come closer, little closer to the body before we move the mind inside. That is our second step. In the second step, our conscious experience would be a total stillness in the body that comes from deep within. Move the mind on the head and the neck. You feel the sensation that is on the skin of the head and the neck. Look little deeper inside, and you experience the stillness is already there. When you consciously experience the stillness, the mind is ready to open the door to move within. The mind goes to the right arm. The mind, as if touching the skin of the right arm, you feel the sensation is deeper, and inside the sensation you experience the stillness. We are not asking the mind, we are not enforcing the stillness through the mind. That is why this practice is effortless, is natural. It doesn't need any focus, concentration, imagination, mantra, nothing of that sort. Move the mind on the left arm slowly, as if the mind is touching, moving the entire left arm from the fingers to the shoulder. You begin experiencing the deepening of the sensation, and inside the sensation there is a stillness. Mind moves on the rib cage, in the front and the back. Allow the mind to touch the skin. Awaken to the sensation and experience the stillness. The mind moves on the belly. Feel the sensation and experience the stillness. Move the mind on the right leg. The mind moves on the skin of the right leg from the toes to the waist. Feel the sensation and experience the stillness. There is a conscious experience of awareness of the body and the stillness in the body. Why we need to do it? In order to move the mind inside, in order to awaken and discover the inner peace. The mind goes to the left leg. Feel the sensation. Experience the stillness. The mind moves on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. The mind moves on the entire body, slowly on the skin. And you experience the deepening of the sensation. Good, and inside the sensation, experience and awaken to the stillness. In 2 steps, there are 2 experiences. 1, awareness of the body. 2, a conscious awareness of the stillness in the body. In that state of awareness and stillness in the body, casually look inside the head and the neck. What is outside is the awareness and the stillness in the head and the neck. What is inside? Just see, look. I'm not asking you what to see. Simply look inside into that emptiness or a dark space. Some people say it is dark space. Others explain it is simply an emptiness. Still others say there are a lot of thoughts. But thoughts are present in the space inside. So I'm asking you to be aware of the space. Just look inside the right arm. First be aware of outside. Outside the right arm, it is the stillness. Inside, it is maybe simply a space or darkness or emptiness. Look inside the left arm. Outside is space and the sensation and the stillness. Inside is the space. Just casual look. It is like the moment you came inside the studio, casually you felt there is a space. Same thing. Look inside the heart. Look inside the belly. Outside and inside. We can only confirm that we are inside if we are aware of outside. Become aware of the right leg outside. It is sensation in the stillness. And inside, emptiness. Outside the left leg, sensation in the stillness. Look inside. Look inside the left leg. You are maybe aware of this space or darkness, whatever it is, everything is okay. When you move inside your home, everything is okay. Now, from inside, look at the breath. Do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Three-pointed awareness of the breath. One, you are looking at the moving breath. My friend, know that when you do this meditation from the day one, you may have variety of experiences. You may experience numbness, freezing of the body, sinking of the body into the floor, or maybe rising of the body. You may experience some vision and colors. It happens from the day one. Be sure that you are in safe hands. They are symbolic expression of our journey into meditation that I take up after every session. So be with it. Don't look at the breath, moving breath that is going in and out. That is the first point. Second point, When the breath is going in, you feel the sensation inside the nose. When the breath comes out, you feel the sensation inside the nose. You don't create it. The breath touches, the air touches the inside of the nose. We become aware of the sensation. That is our second point. Third is the most important point. You do not change the rate or the rhythm of the breath. 3 points: moving breath, you are aware. Feeling the sensation, you are aware. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath, you are aware. You are aware, continue to be aware of the moving breath. You're watching it casually, normally, in the state of stillness and awareness of the body. It may happen, the mind, some thought will come and you will forget, no problem. You start again. Again return to the awareness of the breath. See that you are looking at the moving breath, feeling the sensation and no change. Sometime there is a thought at the unconscious level that brings the forgetfulness. No issue, I am constantly guiding you. You hear me? Return again to the breath awareness in the state of stillness and awareness of the body. Then sometime, because the mind moves within, it loses its awareness, it falls into sleep. It's okay. In few sessions, if one goes into the sleep during the practice, it is good. You hear me again, your sleep breaks up, and again you are aware of the breath. Now we are doing nothing, remain as you are. You do nothing, you remain as you are. In the state of doing nothing, we experience that we are inside. In that state, I'll intensify your experiences by chanting. So listen to the chanting and see how the mind goes very deep. We will return in a specific way that I will explain to share our experiences. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We are not in a hurry. Remain as you are. Move the mind on the right hand and feel the sensation. When I say you to move the mind on the right hand, you instantly begin feeling some sensation. It has to do with the life energy. It has to do with the mind that we will understand through experience. Move the mind on the left hand, feel the sensation, and check if you are ready to move your hand. If not ready, remain there in that state. You're already in a meditation. Otherwise, whenever you are ready, raise both your palms, your hands, and put it on your eyes slowly. And if it is not, the mind doesn't want to do it, remain in that state. Whenever you feel you are ready, you can raise both your hands, put it on your eyes. Cover your eyes with both your palms. Open the eyes inside. Gather your experiences and bring your hands down. You may sit up now. Bring the hands down. And you may sit up. Maria, what happened? I could see, yes.
Am I supposed to keep my eyes closed?
No, eyes open. How do you feel?
I feel relaxed. Very relaxed.
Very relaxed. I could see your face and eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And?
Very relaxed. And I don't know, I'm having a little trouble breathing for some reason, but I don't know why.
I didn't say you to breathe. Did I say?
Don't breathe?
Did I say you to breathe in a specific way? No, I didn't say that. No, it's okay, it's okay.
I feel like maybe I'm having a little indigestion or something.
No, it was nothing.
Okay.
I was observing you, and it was nothing. What happens? The mind begins interfering and changing the rate of the breath. So that is what we feel, as if there is something. throughout the day, 24 hours, we are not aware of the breath, we don't feel anything. But the moment we say, oh, bring the mind on the breath, the mind says, okay, let me control it, and then I feel something, oh, that's something. So that is what I observed a couple of times, and then you return to the normal again. So when you are looking at me, you are not changing me. When you are looking at the breath, you need not to change the breath. But subconscious mind, unconscious mind, with its thought, it wants to take over. So that's why you feel that. It's normal. It goes away in 2 or 3 sessions. Any other experiences that you have? Calmness.
I think I was feeling
numbness.
pain.
Pain where?
In my feet.
Or I would say it was the numbness. I think you maybe
Numbness in my hands. And
numbness
my
in
arms.
the hands.
But I was more aware of pain in my feet.
So
because
that
I was relaxed.
yeah.
So I was experiencing the pain in my feet.
Yeah. So the next time when you lie down, it is good to keep something inside just under your feet. Maybe one more.
Under my back.
Under your back.
Yeah, I have back problems.
So it will adjust that position.
But everything else was numb.
But you would numb. That is good.
Yeah.
Don't get worried. Numbness, tingling is a good sign. The last time when I asked you to return, and I said, move your mind on the right hand, do you feel a sensation was there?
In my hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was aware of my hand.
You were, and you feel a lot of sensation, palm. That is what the energy is. And that energy takes the form of aura. That will take up later. But your head was clear.
My head, I was focusing on your voice, and it was helping me keep my head clear. Because I was focusing on what you were saying. So I was focusing on my hand, my arm, my hand. So it's keeping thoughts. A couple times things slipped in, but then they slipped back out when I started to refocus.
It's okay. It's normal.
Wherever you told me to focus, I put my brain there.
Yeah. And you were there. You were successful. You didn't move the body. That was very good.
Oh, I stayed still, yeah, because I tried to keep so relaxed.
Yeah. So, I didn't say you to stretch the body and remain. No, there was no stretching at all. First 3 words, that being comfortable, being carefree, and being casual. And the last step is awareness of the breath. These are the 4 steps you should be doing at your home. You can sit the way you want to sit on a sofa, or you want to lie down, you can lie down and adjust like this. Now I'm sitting in this position. I feel here is the stretching part is there, though it is comfortable. But if the stretching continues, it will be discomfort. So that's how you are become comfortable. So let me adjust. So I'm very comfortable sitting in the posture. But no, for you, when you practice at your home, you simply lie down and adjust in every part of the body, scan the entire, all the joints of the body. And your feet, especially feet, should be hanging. Sometimes we stretch. No, it should be hanging. Then being carefree, free from all the cares. Who cares us? Mind. Or mind says, no, do this, inside. It's constantly chattering. So we say, can you please continue chatting? I'm not with you. So it demands your awareness. You are with me, you are not with the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Even if you hear the noise.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
That's what I
I was
want.
listening to your voice, that's why.
Yes, same thing, being carefree and then being casual and then start. Bring the mind on the breath at your home. Let us do it for 15 minutes. We did it for 40 minutes, 42 minutes. But at home, do it at least only for 15 minutes before going to sleep.
How do I keep, what am I focusing on to keep I need something to focus on. A voice.
That is okay, very good. You rightly said. So once you start looking at the breath is going in, let your mind say in one. When the breath comes out, you feel the sensation. Let the mind say out one, in two, out two. So you need not to change the rate of the breath. Let the breath flow on its own. And when you are counting, it will return your mind again and again on the breath, even without my instructions. Just do it for 2 days, and if it doesn't happen, third day, just send an email to me. It's not happening. I'm there.
Out loud?
No, mentally.
In your mind counting?
In your mind.
Okay.
In your mind. And keep a smile on the face, Mary. Where
I'm
you
so relaxed. I'm like...
So that is all for today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very relaxing.
Very relaxing. Yes, no, it will. You